Oh, look! I think the mic is working now. Yes! And you should be able to hear me now. Boy, that looks like it's really loud, too. Awesome sauce. I think the mic is working now. Hey, I can hear myself. Yes! And you should be able to hear me now. Boy, that looks like it's... I gotta get out of Twitch. There we go. All right. All right, you can hear me. Excellent. Excellent. Welcome to Live from the Kahuna Lair. This has been a very trying week when it comes to electronics, at least the feeds. Hello! Voice started cracking up a little bit. I don't know why. Anyway, what has been happening this week is apparently over the weekend there was a Windows update which broke audio completely. Stuff that was there was no longer there. And stuff that was, it couldn't find things. It would drop audio in the middle of a stream for no apparent reason. I hadn't hit anything, nothing. It would just kind of go, and quit. So, I muddled through that for a couple days. Then, hey, look, there's an update to Windows again. Maybe this fixes it. So I did that yesterday. 2.5 hours is what it took to reboot after the update. And then it ended up with a message that said, unloading all updates, because it couldn't finish updating. And so all of my sound settings I have had to mess with to get it working again. Nice lamp on the left, my right. There's no lamp over there. Oh, it does look like a lamp because the green screen is billowing. Yes. Let me move the green screen. Which apparently is just deciding today that it's just going to move on its own. So, my green screen is open. It's kind of like a fly, you know. So, yeah, it's been a heck of a technology week. I've been, working on getting things fixed. I moved the camera, and so I'm finding that it's catching some of the green screen. So, we'll probably have to fix that pretty quick here. But I'm going to wait till Mrs. Kahuna gets here. She actually had to go grocery shopping. We usually pay more house goes for that kind of thing. No, this was just me and Windows. Mrs. Kahuna had to go shopping. She was going to make dinner tonight, and somebody in the household ate all the shredded cheddar cheese. Wasn't me. She actually knows it wasn't me, because I haven't been anywhere near it. I have Parmesan. I don't eat shredded cheddar. She found this out when she went to go make herself a chicken quesadilla this afternoon, and that was not a happy Mrs. Kahuna. You dropped an article, Kahuna reads. Excellent! Sunday it is then. Your house ghost is named Henry. All right. How did you come by that name? How did you guys come to name your house ghost Henry? I'm curious. I think I hear Mrs. Kahuna approaching.
I come bearing fun things.
You come bearing fun things?
Yes, this is
the
nectar of the gods for you.
Oh, Mrs. Kahuna brought me a tiki mug. Don't ask me, he belongs to my wife. She had him before we even met.
No,
wow.
No, that came from Trader Sam's.
No, we're talking about Mikaro's got a house ghost named Henry.
Oh.
Need to pull the...
Okay, and then here's mine for now.
Oh, and Mrs. Kahuna has her... Oh, it's green, honey.
It is green.
Yes.
Oh, so it blends it, so you can't see it?
It's hard to see the pineapple-shaped tiki
Okay,
mug.
well, I'll be able to see this one.
Uh-oh. She's bringing another one.
This is the hard one.
Oh, this is...
That's from Trader Sam's too.
This is the zombie mug.
And then, in my quest down the beverage and chip aisle,
yes.
I've been wanting to try these. That's my phone.
Oh, that's your phone.
You take a look.
Kettle cooked New York style pizza chips. Especially if you were here last week for the
Pizza discussion. But also, hey, stop, Zoe. Wait, I was on a chip thing. Oh,
Chips.
Those of you who are, we moved it. It used to be over here.
Yeah.
Those of you who are from across the pond, I have heard that Pringles, the ones in the can, they have all kinds of crazy flavors over there in the pond, across the pond. Can you scoot over just a smidgen? I feel like I am. There we go. Okay, now we're good.
Here, let me kind of do that. We're going to have to do some adjusting on stuff here because that camera's not working.
What camera's not working?
That camera, it's
You're leaning over.
If
you lean towards me.
Yeah, but no. The problem is that the green screen's cutting off over here.
Oh,
yeah.
let me fix that.
Yeah, it keeps pulling itself.
We need to put
Yeah, I probably need to put another little clippy thing
clippy
in there.
thing there.
Yeah, clippy thing is our technical term for
So,
thing that holds up the
I think we should each take a chip,
a chip.
and we should go 3, 2, 1, and crunch. Ready?
All right,
3,
2, 1. Oh,
crunch.
and then crunch. I don't get New York pizza.
Swallow.
I don't. I get oregano. I get kind of a meat taste.
It's supposed to be cheese pizza, honey. No. Yes. Oh no, I kind of taste the.
Like the sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
So there we go. We've tasted New York style pizza, Lay's potato chips, kettle cooked Lay's potato chips for you.
Oh, look at, and they're kind of transparent because they're green.
They're green. Yeah.
You
So
want to put those out of the way. I just thought it would be fun to try them
so
on there.
those are okay.
Okay, so
I had audio problems right from the start. You catch up on chat. I'm going to
whose
try to
name
do
is
this up.
Henry?
The ghost in Mikaro's house.
Where's our ghost? Our ghost is not here.
What?
I think he left when B left.
Oh,
He's attached to B.
could be.
How did the pseudo Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches turn out? Fine.
Yeah.
Actually, they were good,
They were good.
but I can't eat them anymore. Because...
Uh-oh, they saw Puppy.
What puppy?
I think either Zoe or... Yeah,
You know-
Zoe's down there.
I don't think they can see the puppy.
But she was standing up.
Oh,
when she
yes.
came in.
Oh, yeah, because you can see it rippling down there.
Yes.
Anyway, the pseudo Chick-fil-A sandwiches, because they are fried, they did a number on my tummy. And I won't be eating them again. So
I'll eat them again.
I'll answer that one. Nice rat, I work, but we'll catch the clips. Okay.
Because they dropped a link
Okay.
in. For
Got it.
Let's go.
You can see through the zombie cup. You can.
Yes. Kind of. See?
Yeah, because he's got green on him too. Ooh, it's kind of freaky looking.
You
Okay.
keep going here.
Roast beef with mustard. I have never seen those here in the States. They do have pizza ones though that aren't too bad. Look through the bag.
Ah, turn the music down a smidge. I got it. Okay.
What bag?
Look.
Through the bag. I see.
Ooh.
Yeah, and so you really can't see my pineapple, so it looks like my
Your head disappeared.
ice cream. My ice cubes are floating.
And your head disappeared.
My head disappeared.
Turn the music down. That's what I got. I got
The dramatic tones are louder than the misses.
Oh, well, we can't have that. How's that, gang? Let me know.
Hi, is that better? The misses is, oh my gosh, look at my nose is all red in the, you can see it.
From what?
Because, I'm tired and it's hot and I just came in from the 97,000 degree heat.
It's still hot out here, people. It's ridiculous.
I can tell you exactly how hot if you would like to know, because my phone is...
Siobhan says better. Yeah. Here we go. The weather person.
No.
Let's hand it off to Mrs. Kahuna.
95 at the current moment.
95.
It has hit its peak. It is scheduled to cool down to 91 by 5 p.m. with the overnight temperatures dipping down to 61, which we could open the windows, but we would have to be getting up at 5 a.m. to do it. Ain't happening. We don't see anything below 80 degrees.
Till when?
Not on this forecast.
Oh, yeah.
87 is the lowest, and that's Monday. So there you have the weather from Southern California in the Empire.
All right.
Okay.
So there's how that works.
So, what are we chatting about today?
Oh, whatever we like. If this one would let me do something.
What? Okay, so 90 here, but it feels like 97. Yeah,
Gotta be someplace humid.
Yeah, 29 Celsius.
Hang on.
He's converting. I'm not sure exactly what that is in Fahrenheit.
29 Celsius to
To
Fahrenheit. Look at that. Because we have the Goog.
84.
84.
That's not too bad.
That's not bad.
We're 70 nowadays. Heat wave was first half of August. Guess what? Our heat wave is still here.
Yeah.
How was the remote learning? Okay. I don't think I had too many weirdnesses this week.
But you do have an Oscar.
I have an Oscar. And I have Oscar twice during the day.
The quote of the day with Oscar was, Oscar, do you have a question? I mean, really? Like, already you have a question?
Like, literally, I had, like, just opened the Google Meet, and I couldn't tell if he was waving at me or if he was raising his hand. No, actually, he's not grouchy. He's very pleasant.
Yeah, it's not Oscar the Grouch.
He's a very pleasant young man. He just likes to ask questions.
And he likes attention.
Yeah.
And he likes Mrs. Kahuna.
But he's a good kid. He really is a good kid.
Let's see.
So this is when I see him in fourth period that I say, Oscar, do you have a question already? Then I see him again during sixth period. And we're literally on the stream. And I'm telling them what it is that, they have to do. And I'm like, okay, I'm opening up for questions. Oscar, what's your question? I didn't even have to wait. So he did have a question.
Of course he did. This is taking forever.
So
All right.
this is new.
So that's new?
Not the mug.
Oh.
But the interior beverage.
Yes.
Would you like to try it? It's strawberry lemonade, and it's not as malty as many of the ones we've tried.
So this is an adult strawberry lemonade.
Yes.
For you, those of you who don't know, because why would you? I don't drink a whole lot.
I'm the drinker in the family.
Uh-huh. If it's been a bad week, a couple of those boxes of wine.
No, I don't go through 2 boxes in a week. The last box...
You have on a bad week.
Oh, I have. Strawberry lemonade is yummy. This is a strawberry lemonade seltzer. My guess is he's going to say,
That's not as bad, but still not for me. It's still malty.
Okay, well, would you like to try this one? Because this is totally different.
Hi, apparently you're on the drunk show today.
I am not drunk. I'm not even close. Try that one. This one has strawberry lemonade in it, but also pineapple.
Hey! That one's more like lighter fluid.
It's margarita. It's a pineapple margarita.
Well, that explains it.
I felt that
it's got tequila in it.
I felt that the zombie head should have the more potent beverage.
Holy moly.
And I wanted to put the strawberry pineapple seltzer in the margarita to water it down some.
Okay, but I'm like the designated driver here.
Well, that's fine. One sip. All you got to do is walk 10 not even paces.
The Kahuna happy hour.
Yeah. It's Friday after teaching remotely. And I'm going to throw this out there because I can.
Go ahead.
We have a new assistant principal this year. And I don't think that they are a fan of me.
Uh-oh.
Because
Boom, boom, boom.
they are friends with good friends, with someone from the district office who really doesn't like me because I threw them under the bus one time because they weren't doing their job. So I have a feeling that is the backlash, because I've asked this assistant principal now twice since school started to send me the presentation that the principal told them to send me, and I still haven't gotten it. So my next step now, because I've waited 2.5 weeks, is to text my principal and say, dude, can you please handle this for me, because this is ridiculous that I'm not even getting a response. So there.
Dog wants to get in the picture again. She just poked her head up in the corner like, hi.
Hi, Zoster.
This is
Oh,
Zoe.
there he is. There she is. There she is. There's her head. Hey, girly.
Yep. Bumpers.
She's needy.
She is needy.
So what would you guys like to talk about today related to, the stuff
Whatever.
that we're supposed to be talking about? By the way, I added a new blog post today.
Oh, I'll have to look.
Yeah. It was one of those that was like a feel-good one. Did you show them our new stickers?
I'm trying to put it up there, but it's
Why
not.
are you doing it that way? Can't you just hold one up to the camera like we
Well,
did
yes,
with
I
chips?
can, but I was going to give one away.
Well, you can show it and then give it away. Where did they go? I'll hold it up, even though I have ugly fingernails at the current moment because none of the salons are open.
I had to move your chips.
They're our chips.
Okay.
So, you guys have seen the Kahuna the Elder sticker that I took the picture of that he doesn't remember me doing. Okay. So,
That's still from last week.
dude, you will not admit to the fact that you asked me to take your picture. Okay,
Move
now
along.
we have a new Mr. and Mrs. Kahuna sticker. Here it is. What's that red dot on the middle of my nose?
The red dot from the camera.
Okay, so there. I've kind of moved it so you can see it a little better.
What, are you going to give me a Rudolph nose?
No, because I can't.
Because you can't figure out how to
get
do it there.
There it goes. Well, now you got a dot on your chin. But that's the Mr. and Mrs. Kahuna sticker. See, Mr. and Mrs. Kahuna. And up there is the Kahuna Elder Twitch thing. And so...
So yeah, I'm trying to get you
What's
guys.
yeez? Yeez. What does that mean? Yes? Is that yes? Or is it yeez? I need to know. Sniper? That's that me?
That's it. That's the red light. The red light
Oh.
was the sniper.
Sweet. Okay. So, Kahuna is trying to figure out how to get himself logged in so that you guys can have the
PayPal is just not cooperating today.
the first. Yeez. Okay. No, that was yes. Was the thing I said first. I think I don't remember. So, how was everybody else's week? Did you guys have anything positive happen to you this week? I want to hear about the positive things that you had happened to you this week.
While you guys are typing, one thing I wanted to bring to this group, because it did come out in an idea from Esong. So, Esong, here's your shout out.
Yay!
So, RPG Dinosaur Bob and I, or Dinosaur Bob, depending on which, social media you're following on him.
Oh, I'm so sorry that you're not commenting on how the week was, because that only means
That's not a good thing. So Bob and I have decided to take on a little project. It's not little. It's going to be fun, though.
Anytime that Kahuna says, oh, it's just a little project, I'm like, and how many months will this one take?
I don't know. So, here's what's going to happen. He's only had an idea.
Is that the...
What if we had a collaborative world? And I know a few other people had mused about it. So Bob and I did it.
Try years. Oh, we've had that happen to us too.
The world is called Synergazia. Actually, it's pronounced Synergasia with a s sound in there. Synergasia, which is Greek for collaboration, which should make Dimitri happy Demetrius, I should say. Demetrius, wrong country. Anyway, the whole idea is this. Bob and I have built a world. Well, we've built a planet with a couple of moons.
That have multiple climate areas.
Right. It's a whole world. It's the size, roughly the size of the Earth. And we have set apart regions. And if you want a piece of it, you can have it. We can have up to 25 authors. We don't care about the genre. We don't care about the time era. That's all up to the authors.
Because each region is going to operate without knowing the other exists in the beginning.
In the beginning. If you have a region, Bob and I will assign who gets what region. The reason is this. We want to try to avoid the whole Conan the Barbarian having the Star Trek Academy.
Right next door.
And next door. So we're going to try to lay things out so that works that way. Should work. We have at least 32 regions on the world, and we can only have 25 authors because that's the world annual limit. So, if you want to check that out,
We should give them thunder sound, Jay.
we got what?
We should have them hear the thunder sound.
The thunder sound? Well, you want to scare the dog with the thunder sound?
Yeah, get her out of here.
He's fine.
No, she's not. Oh, look. Oh, thanks for chewing on me. Dude,
Dog wants attention.
Any underwater regions?
There are multiple underwater
yes,
regions.
The answer to that is yes.
Yes, there are multiple underwater regions. There are multiple Age of Sail regions.
Ouch. You
where
can even have a polar ice cap if you would like.
you can have stuff near the Arctic. There's also two moons that can be.
So one of those could be
Inhabited.
like a polar ice cap.
Um,
Except I don't. What's their gravitational capacity like?
what do you mean?
Oh, it doesn't matter because you get to make it up yourself.
Exactly. And see, that is the whole key to this.
What about extraplanar? Extraplanar.
So,
You could be a settlement on this planet from somewhere else.
no, extraplanar as in other planes of existence.
Oh, well, yeah, that's probably possible.
You're the author. We're giving you a piece of land. And these are fairly large pieces of land.
So you could even have a section of your land that is, another dimension.
Yeah, you want to do that, go ahead. Another thing
I'm thinking planar, like planetary.
that's going to happen,
Obviously, it's Friday.
if we have more than 25 authors,
You're going to create another one?
we're going to create, with the exact same map,
Oh.
the second one.
So, like sister worlds?
So, like alternate universes. Yes. And you could travel between universes into the same region that somebody else is writing about.
Oh, so like you could go from, for lack of a better word, Earth 1 to Earth 2, so long as you're living in the same time zone.
Correct.
Essentially. Got it.
Boy, PayPal's being a butt.
Oh, Lord. It's hot in here today. Okay, Zoe, you can't be doing that. She's...
Hey!
Okay,
This is how I have to deal with it.
now we're all getting involved.
This is how I have to deal with it. I kind of
Okay,
go.
Wesley, be good. By the way, I didn't get paid last night. I think I
Get a
get
code.
paid tonight.
Yeah, I think you do too. So this world, all you have to do is...
Nicholas has contributed 6,000
Thank you, Darth!
doohickeys, whatever those are.
Those are Kahuna crowns.
Oh, Darth, how's it going today? It's okay, because look, I have the zombie mug full of margarita. I got to head out though. Be back. We'll be here. Oh my god, it sounds like gym shoes. Okay, here's a question for you. Wherever you are they sneakers? Are they gym shoes? Are they tennis shoes? What are they?
Gym shoes.
I said that.
Oh, did you?
Sneakers, gym shoes, tennis shoes, those are the big three.
Stop.
Or do you call them something else? Athletic shoes, joggers, I don't even know.
The dogs have been quiet
All
day.
Well, that's not true. When I was right around 3:30, Wesley was in the backyard sniping at something. Runners! Okay, so Siobhan, the writer, where are you from? And sport shoes, okay? Alright. Sport show I'm guessing that's.
Sportscheinen.
I'm guessing that's some sort of.
That's German. Gotta be German.
Well, not necessarily. It could also be, like the Norwegian area, the Schnonen, Canada. You're from Canada. They call them runners. I never knew that. I have Canadian friends, and maybe they've just localized what they call them. Next thing.
Okay.
Dutch for shoes.
Oh, Dutch. Schoenen, all right.
From the Netherlands.
Good call.
I was close. That's kind of
close.
right in between both of what we were saying. Your pupper was smashing your fake wall down. Yes, well, get used to it.
Yeah.
The other thing that
May
I
have to
have,
make the wall
there
longer.
are many names here, like in the States. Okay. The thing that when you're out in public and you forgot to bring your water bottle and you drink the water out of it. I would like to know what you call that. Because I've heard water fountain, I've heard bubbler, I've heard like
Drinking fountain.
Hi Sable, how are you? Are we is this a boarding or no? Doesn't Sable stream right before you?
I don't know. Well, they usually do. I don't know if we're being boarded.
Hi guys.
I have
Hi,
gotten
Sable.
nothing saying we're being boarded.
Oh, okay. Maybe Sable was not. What is this? Oh, I'm making a type. Well, I have 4 college-age tutors. We call it a drinking fountain. Okay. In the Midwest, we called it a drinking fountain. In the South, here, they call it a bubbler. Okay. Wait, Dominique just sent me a message.
So, back to Synergasia.
Sorry.
Well, she's looking at her tutor
boarded!
message. Oh, boarded a Pathfinder stream.
What's that? I don't even know.
That's a game. It's a
Oh.
gameplay. So that's cool.
Hello, Pathfinder people.
No.
Oh,
They
hello,
went to the
Sable.
Pathfinder stream.
Oh, goodbye, Stable. Goodbye, whomever Pathfinder people you are. I don't get this. Raid went elsewhere today
Because I
you
wasn't up
weren't
yet.
when the raid
Because I
happened.
was having technical difficulties.
Yes, actually, have you told them about your technical difficulty week?
At the top, I did. Yeah, it's been just a bad week technically. Things have just not worked when they were supposed to. Things did things they weren't supposed to. It was just not. Let's put it this way. I started this stream, and my camera wasn't working. Then my audio wasn't working.
This one?
This stream.
Oh, well, I got here at the right moment. It must be.
Yeah, it was right. It was
it's
right
the
then.
Mrs. Kahuna effect.
Yeah, we'll go with that one.
Come on, we got to give you some credit somewhere.
All right, so I'm putting up a link. If you want more information about Synergasia, if you want to participate, you want to have fun with it, there it's. I just put the link up. Enjoy it. Please partake. And funny
for cats.
Drinking fountain for cats.
Yeah. That's when she Googles it.
It is the Mrs. Kahuna effect. Okay. Usually
it's
the
the other way
Kahuna
around.
effect. Usually it's Mr. Kahuna, this isn't working, and I walk over and look at it.
And then all of a sudden it starts to work. Oh no, you know what? Okay, wait. Is this appropriate for me to tell? It may not be, but I'm going to say it anyway.
Oh boy.
So,
the drinks have kicked in.
No, not even close. So, here's the deal. My ex-husband used to always ask me, well, where's the this? Where's the that? Where did you put the... I'm like, I haven't even touched it. You touched it last. So then the big joke was, oh, well, now I'm Mrs. Kahuna, but Mrs. Kahuna can find anything. Her uterus must be a homing device. How about that?
I think you told me that story, and I kind of shook my head when I heard it and said it didn't surprise me.
Excellent, Mr. Macaro. Who's Mr. Macaro? Why does it say Mr.?
I don't know. Ignore the Mr. Because Mrs. Kahuna, right when I was typing that, said Mr.
Oh.
So it just kind of went straight through my brain to my fingers, and out it goes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was my fault. I'm
like,
heard
wait,
it.
I am under the impression that is not a Mr. name.
I have no idea.
Karo Chandra. I'm guessing because of the A at the end that it is of the female nature, but I could be totally wrong. You are a man!
Yes!
awesome.
Well,
so
then it
see?
worked out,
Okay.
and she's apologizing for
No, I'm not
nothing.
apologizing. I'm saying that it's crazy how our brains, and because it's learned, I think it's learned behavior. We look at certain things and think, oh, that's feminine. Oh, that's masculine in the English language. Any other language, the article, the indefinite article in front of the word tells you if it's masculine or feminine. You know, like in Spanish, el agua. Agua is male. It's masculine. It has the masculine identity. It's just a twisted German version of Michael, because I needed a shorter version of my normal name for some games. Societal. Oh, is that what I meant? So I ended up on Mikaro. So you know what else too? It sounds very, to me, that sounds very Japanese. My oldest daughter, her boyfriend is Japanese, and that just has a Japanese ring to it. Normal online handle is Michael Chandra. On Twitch and I'm mixed too. You're on Facebook, huh? Me too, but I'm not under Mrs. Kahuna.
Nope.
In our house, I'm the one that can't find things. Oh, I'm sorry, Sable, because that sucks.
See, and Mrs. Kahuna does not understand my filing system.
There is no filing system
There
for me to understand.
There absolutely is. It's called archaeological filing. Which
Until
means
he goes through it to find something, and then the whole archaeological system is effed up.
it works fine. If it's near the top, it means I need it. If it's near the bottom, I can probably throw away it in 6 months. Because I wasn't looking for it.
Yeah, and then it sits there for like a year, and you still don't throw it away. Anyway, I just saw
My wife just
something.
throws me under the bus.
You have to dig for it. I have to dig for what? I have to dig for it.
If I need it 6 months,
Oh.
yeah.
So I need to find that. So
There it
I
goes.
started to talk about how I have 4 college-age tutors that come in to help my kids twice a week. It's because of what I teach. It's a requirement. And I have some of the absolute best tutors on this planet. They are smart and tech savvy, and they get the whole concept behind not giving answers but asking questions to get kids to answers. They're fabulous, and I love them. And I just got a message from one of them, and now I can't find it. And it had something to do with virtual tutorial, and I'm like, I want to read it, but I'll figure it out.
So, aha! You guys saw that the raffle is up.
That
Pop it in there.
ones who can't find things, maybe Sable, I have to agree with you.
But I usually do find stuff. In fact, there's been a couple times where Mrs. Kahuna said, "Where is that?" And I tell her pretty much exactly where it is. She
Hold it.
can't find it, and I walk over and grab it.
So today, I'm in class, and he says, I'm going downstairs. Do you need anything? And I'm like, yeah, could you make me some tea? What you need to do is, he's like, I don't have the time for that.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, then bring me this. And I told him what it was, and I said, open the left side of the refrigerator. It'll be on the second shelf, all the way over on the left side. Let's talk about how precisely I can tell you where things are.
I can tell you precisely, too. It's just not the way you look for it.
Yeah, it's when other people organize that I can't. Oh, I'm guilty of that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, when I first started driving Lyft.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So when I first started
Now
driving
he's
Lyft.
going to throw me under the bus.
That's right. Comes around, goes around.
I got it.
When I first started driving Lyft, I have 2 different glove boxes in my car. One above, kind of the top of the dash, one below the dash.
Yeah, and the one's little and one's big.
And
And the
then
big one, crap gets stuck with
and
it.
there's a little pocket underneath the dash. I have lots of places to store things. So I would put them in.
No, wait. It's not store things. It's store junk.
No, it's things.
And trash.
No.
Yes. Go. I'm going
When
to
you're
go put my hair up while you're telling the story.
Okay.
Do you need anything while I go put my hair
No,
up?
go right ahead. So, things like Post-it notes, like air freshener for the car, pens, a bag with receipts, so I can take care of taxes and all that stuff. I had them, and I knew exactly where everything was. Mrs. Kahuna got into my car one day, and while I'm driving, starts opening the glove boxes and rearranging things. And I just looked at her and went, if I rearranged your desk, you would kill me. Yeah. Stop rearranging my office! Apparently Zoe just wanted to peek her head in again. So, do not rearrange things for somebody else unless they ask for it. And there have been a couple times, because Mrs. Kahuna does organize things well, where I have asked her to help me organize. That's okay. But by God, if they don't ask, don't do it. They'll never find anything. There are literally times where I have put something somewhere specifically because I needed to know where it was, and it would be handy when I did need it, maybe an hour or two later, where Mrs. Kahuna has moved it, but has left the house. And now I can't find it. 100% agree. Sable, you and I are on the same wavelength. All right, remember, if you haven't already, get your raffle in for a Mr. and Mrs. Kahuna sticker. I don't know what they're worth, but, you know, they're a sticker. All right, where are we at? My goodness, we're already 40 minutes into the stream. This week was technical difficulties. It was also working on the Synergasia project. I spent a lot of time doing maps this week for Synergasia, which was fun. Did them live on stream. What's the matter?
I'm cooler with my hair up, and I'm hot flashing.
Oh, hot flashing. They think guys don't have to deal with hot flashing?
You don't.
Yes, we do. We deal with it because...
We deal with it.
Yes, exactly. We get the...
It's not the same.
We get the... I'm hot. It's hot. I'm so hot.
That's 100% true.
Yeah.
But having the actual hot flash is way effing worse than having to deal with me saying, I'm hot.
I made no comparison. I said we have to deal with it as well. Siobhan, for me, it's my DVDs and Blu-rays. Have them organized so I can find things quickly. And the son likes to rearrange them.
Is this son not of the majority age yet? Because that would suck.
Oh, man.
Because there is no organization with someone who does not have full frontal lobe development.
Yeah, but see, the problem is, there are multiple ways to organize them.
Yes.
Because you can go by
title,
album name.
He is 16. Oh, that's bad. No full frontal lobe development for him for another good 8 to 10 years. Oh, it could take even longer. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because, I mean, it could be by title. It could be by band.
This is DVDs and Blu-rays.
Okay.
That's movie
title
things.
Could be by genre.
Yes.
And I've seen people organize them by color to make it a pretty display. So there's 3 different ways to organize it.
So, Sable, I got the hot flashes when I was pregnant, and now I'm getting them because I'm menopausal. I just am effing lucky.
She hot flashes, therefore she drinks.
Color is just wrong.
Yeah, organizing it by color.
Oh, okay. How do you organize your closet? I'm curious, ladies and gentlemen. People.
And see, this is one we disagree on completely.
Well, you don't organize your effing closet.
But there's a specific way I do it.
Dude, most of your clothes fold and get put in a drawer.
Yes, but
you're a t-shirt and shorts kind of guy.
In the closet, the stuff that's farthest away from the door is the stuff
that
I
he
never wear.
wears.
I rotate through stuff, and the farther back it is, the less likely I'm ever going to wear it.
So, I am not that kind of closet organizer.
Genre, then title, then actor groups.
Closest is color. I can agree with that. Closet is color. Okay, so for me, it's color, but then it's also by season. So right now, because it's 97 million degrees outside, all of the stuff that's at the front part of the closet, closer to the door, that is all the short sleeve and sleeveless stuff, and like the capri pants or shorts or my skirts that need to hang. So, and they're organized by color.
And then 3 months from now?
Then 3 months from now, it flips.
Yeah. and there will be a rearranging of the closet.
Well, and I also, when we moved in here, I did a new thing that I had read about, because we've lived here now for, what, a year and a half-ish? Almost?
Not quite, but yeah.
We're coming up on a year and a half. So I read in some magazine, I don't know, Woman's Day, Good Housekeeping, I don't even know, that what you should do is turn all of the hangers
Yes.
backwards. So instead of when you hang it going this way, you hang it this way. So that way you can see what you've worn and what you haven't. And if after a year to 18 months, if you haven't turned the effing hanger, get rid of the thing that's on it. So that's what I'm doing. Color,
That's actually not a bad idea.
sorry, style, then color. Okay, so we are in agreement. Most of us. Awesome. Thank you. Just checking.
So, I am kind of proud of some of the stuff we've done on Synergasia.
Okay, we're back to Synergasia.
Well, this
Oh,
is...
did you tell them how I figured out what the name of it was?
How you figured out what the name was.
Yeah, so here's the thing. With the hangers, yeah, it's a good plan.
I need a chip.
Yeah, I was thinking I might need a chip too, but I'm talking. No. So, last week, was it Tuesday that you named the world? Or Sunday?
Monday or Tuesday.
Okay, it had to have been Tuesday, because he was getting ready to stream, and I'm at my desk, and I'm hearing this foreign word that doesn't sound like either language we speak. And I'm like, dude, what's going on? He's like, you heard that? I'm like, loud and clear, about 6 times. He's like, you're not supposed to be hearing that. And that was the start of the technical difficulties.
Yeah. That was an issue.
Ay. Did you tell them how long it took your computer to reboot yesterday?
2.5 hours. Yep, we covered that one.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
Let me see if I can put my web browser up, without killing anything.
This is your world, right?
This is the world.
Okay.
And I'll, once my computer catches up. There we go.
Oh, look.
What?
Is it working?
Almost.
Okay.
Window capture.
Oh, while he's waiting for this thing to pop up, I just heard the dog. Yeah, 2 hours. Updated, and then it took the updates off. Then it put the updates back on. I just heard the dog come in. We have a doggy door. And I'm interested. Well, someone mentioned the article, which shall not be named, just before that. Someone mentioned the article, which shall not be named, just before that.
Oh.
What?
There is an article out there. Quirilian has got an article. It's called The Article That Shall Not Be Named.
Oh.
So somebody must have named it.
Oh, okay.
But had said the name.
Anyway, do any of you, those of you with pets, here in California, where we live, there is a service that will come and pick up your dog poop.
Yes.
It's called Poop 911.
Yes.
I have not seen Poop 911 in a few weeks. Have they charged you?
Yeah.
You might want to call. Oh, I'm hearing. Oh, it's ice. Okay. I think that our housemate is getting ready to leave for San Diego.
So this is Synergasia.
As soon as you do it, it invokes the spirits of chaos or something. Yeah, we talked a little bit about spirits, both kinds, a little earlier.
So.
Hi, Wesley!
I mentioned there's another dog.
It's my handsome boy.
So this is Synergasia.
That's part of it.
This is all of Synergasia.
It is?
Yeah.
That's a planet? It looks like a flat map.
Have you seen most maps in a book? They're flat.
Yeah, but where's the, like... What? Okay, so you got an equator there? Is that dotted line?
That would be the equator right across the middle.
Okay.
And then each of these are the different regions. So, for example, this is Region 1. Excuse me. It is an island region in a temperate to hot zone. Significant seismic activity will occur here.
So like Fiji.
Because we know that because we also have tectonic lines. And if I zoom in on Region 1, you will see the tectonic line goes right between Region 1 and this is Region 3. There's a rift that goes right down there where the world kind of separates itself. It's like between plates, tectonic plates.
So is it like the something Mariana Trench?
It could be.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so wait.
deep rifts, and that
Hey,
actually,
you know what? You could make that another region. The people who live in the trench.
well, that would be one of the underwater areas.
ones.
We did have a question about underwater regions. So this right here is an
Ooh,
underwater
look,
region.
It is Japan. It is?
Oh yeah, seismically,
Oh,
yes,
okay.
it's Japan.
I'm like, I'm not quite seeing that.
I got
'cause
it.
Japan kind of curves the other way, but okay.
We have this region here in the middle, 32. That is
That's region.
that is 32 right here.
Oh.
Region 32 is designed specifically for an underwater civilization with just one little island, and it butts up against the coastlines. We also have.
Look at the blue ones. Those
Yes,
blue regions.
those are cold.
Those are like the Arctic tundra.
Yeah. We have some regions that go from subarctic right through the equator, so hot.
Like a hot flash.
It
or
could
worse.
be. It could be. Now that could be desert, or it could be
What are you chewing on?
jungle.
Hey,
That
what
is
is that?
up to the. That is up to the author. If we need more underwater areas, we have plenty of regions like over here and over here, in here. Or we can create another underwater region or more if we need to. So that was the first map I put up this week. Did that one live on stream, and then let me show you the.
Was that the Kahuna quiet stream?
That was during a Kahuna quiet stream.
Which I will never see.
You will never see it unless you pop up, Twitch on your phone, and you could always just have it running. But
Oh, Zoe, that hurt me.
she's not going to do that.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not. Ow!
We also have created. This is region 1, by the way.
Oh, and there are moons of Synergazia. I see
There
that.
are. With maps. There are maps of the moons. But this right here is region 1. This is the one I finished earlier today. And you can see it's region 1, and it's about a little less than 1,000 miles across. Probably about 1,500 miles long. So it's kind of an island region. And what you'll see, well, if we go over.
Okay.
A little bit. So,
I just have to cook bacon.
bacon.
Because it's part of our dinner.
So, you can see I have put mountains in here. And of course, those right there along the right, those are rifts. So that's deep sea rifts. So you can imagine that areas along this coast are pretty prone to earthquakes and possibly tsunamis, which Bob and I will create when we decide we want to wreak havoc on all the authors. But you can see the mountain range. There's not a lot of detail. Specific reason for that is we want the authors to put the detail in.
Look, you're streaming on Facebook.
Yes, I am. So we want the authors to put it in. So once an author is assigned a region and they say, well, I need a river here, or I need this to be a swamp area, I will modify these maps as they need it so they can do it. Now, once we've gotten that base map, then it's up to them to modify the maps any further, but the authors are going to get the files to deal with it. And then I mentioned we have moons. There are 2 moons. The first one, the nearest one, is Sintrophos. Sintrophos is the red moon. It is the smaller of the 2 moons. It is. It has no atmosphere, so it's like our Earth, Earth's moon. It is smaller than our moon, and that is what it looks like. These are some fairly good-sized craters, some of them being as much as 150 miles across. That was a big meteorite that hit that. But again, we went into the detail here, so you can see there's even small craters, tiny craters throughout. There are canyons and rifts throughout. I did have someone tell me that they thought this looked like human skin after it had been flayed.
Oh, that's a lovely image.
Yeah, but it's not exactly a great place to live either. So, but an author can take this. An author can take either of the moons, but there is one limitation, and that is You can't come back to the planet.
Ever?
Ever.
Not even for a visit?
Nope. Because some of the civilizations on the planet won't know what space flight is. They'll be in the wrong realm. So we have kind of...
couldn't you come back and visit into a realm that knows space travel?
Well, so yes, and we have a basic rule of that, which is if somehow you travel between two different eras, the people traveling across will be subject to that. So, for example, let's say you're traveling in a cargo ship.
The prime
directive effect, yes. If you're traveling in a cargo ship and you cross one of these borders between regions, but let's say you cross into an ancient Egyptian era.
You're the reason why the pyramids were built.
No. Your ship will turn into an Egyptian thing with the oars.
Oh.
And your crew now becomes the slaves that have to row.
Okay. Can you get her to stop?
Zoe! Stop!
Zoe. He told... do we have a squirt bottle in here?
I don't. It's in the bedroom, I think. Stop.
Good girl. Good girl. Just stay right here by me.
She and the old man don't get along.
That isn't the old man.
That sounded like the old man.
Oh, you're right. It was.
It was the old man.
The old man.
So...
Well, they coexist.
They
just don't love each other.
We have, we've got mechanisms in place in case you decide you do want to do a crossover. And that's really the key to this world is we want there to be crossovers.
So if you are from the moon and you come down in your spacecraft and you cross the ancient Egyptian realm and you turn into a boat with the rowing people,
yep.
How do you turn back into a spaceship?
You're going to have to figure that out.
Oh, so
you're stuck.
Oh.
That's right. You don't have the technology to return.
Got it.
So there are penalties.
I see.
This is Voithos.
What is Voithos? Oh, no life?
No.
Oh, because
it has life. This is a sulfur-based atmosphere. There is flora and fauna that is all sulfur-based. Instead of water, they survive on sulfur and acid.
Mr. and Mrs. Kahuna sticker raffle is going. Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
You were reading.
You would
Maui.
have to travel to an area which has space travel. Yeah, but it could take you 70 million years.
And you'd have to figure out which one it is because you may not know.
Who knows who's got the space travel?
So, Voithos is it's an acidic atmosphere. So, normal things that you would have out in the air will be eaten by the acid, but the flora and fauna have dizzy. Flora and fauna here.
What is that thing?
That is, it says aloha, and it's
the mug.
It's a mug. Yeah.
Has he seen your tiki mug? Have they seen your tiki
mug? Oh yeah.
Mug?
Tiki mug.
They can't see it because you're on the thing. It's okay.
No, I can fix that real quick. Hang on.
We can cheers with the zombie.
Welcome, Dizzy. Back to Voithos. So Voithos, it is very seismically active. There are multiple volcanoes, and in my favorite, the one I was requested to put in, and I did, that's a double volcano. It's a volcano inside of a bigger volcano. Big volcano erupted at some point.
Created a little one?
Created a crater with a cone. A smaller volcano has now since come up, and it's got its own cone inside the big one.
So it's actually probably not really a separate volcano. It's probably just a separate output for the same volcano.
Yes, technically, but somebody said double volcano, and I had to come up with a way to do that.
Okay.
So there are volcanoes. It is seismically active. It's very mountainous, very rocky. This is not a terribly hospitable environment, but again, if you want it,
it's yours.
It's yours.
For the price of nothing.
Nothing. It costs you nothing. So that's a tour around the maps of Sinergasia.
They're playing.
Huh? Oh,
they're playing.
Now the dogs are playing? Yeah. Quietly, in fact.
For now.
So, Let me put the link up once again. So if you guys are interested, and the other thing that this is part of.
Story.
What's that? Price of a story. Yeah. The other thing is, Bob and I will be coming up with weekly prompts. One a week. This is an exhibition, not a competition. Please, no wagering. There's no competition here. If you put up an article for a prompt, awesome. If you use that prompt to work in your own world, awesome. It doesn't have to be just for Synergasia. We know that everybody kind of liked the writing prompts from summer camp. I enjoyed them. I did all 33. We all like that. So the thing is that Bob and I thought, well, we'll just keep doing writing prompts, but there's no pressure to do them. Use them, don't use them. We will be trying to write prompts that will help you build out this world, but could help you build out your own world. What's that?
Is it time to get rid of?
Oh, I can get rid of Synergasia, yes. There we go. We're back. So you can use the prompts or don't. We just want to make this something that you guys have fun with. There is no pressure. Only thing we ask is try to do something on it maybe once a week.
33 for the win and diamond.
Siobhan wrote 33.
What does that mean?
During summer camp, we had 33 prompts.
Oh, yes. I'm aware.
Diamond. I got diamond.
I helped with diamond.
You did help with diamond. We named at least one evil organization.
After my mother.
After my mother-in-law. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She doesn't watch this stuff, so she'll never know.
She'll never know.
Yeah, we named it.
It's immortalizing her for when she passes away.
Yeah. It was well, I won't go into the detail. You can go and look for a mysterious and slightly evil organization in my world, and when you read the name, you'll know. So, there's that. Where are we at?
5.
Just hit 5 o'clock.
1.
Okay, well, we'll let the clock run a little longer on the raffle.
Do you want us to hang?
Dizzy, there's a raffle.
Go enter. What is it? Exclamation point raffle?
Yep.
Enter. Because you get one of these. If you win.
The new ones.
Wait, let me put it right on his nose.
Really?
Maybe.
You're never going to get there. Never going to get.
It's one of these. Oh, shush. Oh, look! 3 tickets. How did he get 3?
Because Dizzy is a subscriber.
Oh, so you get 3.
Yep.
And everybody else who's not a subscriber only
Gets
gets
one.
1.
Yep, subscribers get 3.
He is asking what other prizes. They, I should say, are asking about other prizes.
There you were.
What other prizes are we speaking of?
Dizzy was sent a link, and it should have been a mug and a sticker.
And you haven't received them yet?
If you haven't, say so right now. I will get them both out to you. Because they should have been shipped. You should have received a link that you just click on and fill out your information, and then would have sent it to you. If you didn't, let me know, because that's. Yeah, Dizzy won like 2 in a row.
Man, you got the look behind you.
Got like Friday and a Sunday. It was a mug and it was a sticker. You have not. Okay. I will send them out directly to you. They're supposed to be coming from the manufacturer, and if they didn't, and if you didn't get that link, then I need to find out what's going on, because what it should have happened was you won the raffle. It's
Where
possible.
Where did it have gone to? Up. Siobhan is waiting for their mug.
But you did get the link to order it, right? Or are you also waiting? Let me know, because if this thing's not working right, I'm going to move on to something else to do these. I'll just do the raffle.
We'd be doing it ourselves.
Yeah. Because that's... I don't want that happening. The way it's supposed to work is... It's on order. Okay, cool. All right. All right, so you got the link, so that one worked. Yeah. All right, so Dizzy, I will get those out to you. I think I got your address. If not, I'll make sure, and we'll get those out to you, because I've got them here, too. The company, it actually comes from Streamlabs. Yeah,
Ron filled out the link.
Yeah, you should have gotten a link on one of those, Dizzy, and if you didn't, don't worry about it, because what they do is if it's they authorize the payment from me, but if it's not used within 24 hours, so it's not a problem. I just got to reissue it, but I've got them here, so I can send them straight out to you. So okay, so it has worked. It just didn't work for Dizzy, so we'll have to keep an eye on that stuff. Yeah.
The more you eat these, the more they taste like pizza. What are you looking at me for?
I was trying to think what else we were going to say. Dizzy hasn't seen anything. Okay. All right. That may be it. You know what? I think also, did you win once and you were already off stream? That may have been it. It doesn't matter. We'll get it out to you. I don't have a mug up here, do I? Nope.
Mm-hmm. What?
I don't have one of the mugs up here.
Mm-mm.
They're downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Cleverly hidden in the boxes in the garage.
There's one on top of the little scale, the digital scale.
I'm not
in
going
the
to
kitchen.
send Dizzy the
No, I'm
one I
saying
used.
if you wanted to show them one.
Oh no,
there
because
is
then we'd
one-
have to warm up water
Yeah,
and
it's
all
a
that.
pain in the
Yeah,
neck.
it's a pain in the neck. It works. It's just you got to get the water hot. And I don't have that much time. What are we doing for dinner?
Really?
Some kind of wrap?
Honey mustard turkey bacon wraps.
Oh, okay. Honey mustard turkey bacon wraps.
Turkey and bacon. It's not turkey
Did
bacon.
we
it's
discuss
real
the pie
bacon.
in the face promotion yet? Oh, you are evil.
I don't even know what that is. But it ain't going to be me.
You are evil.
Yeah, that's my question too, Siobhan.
You are evil. You are evil.
What pie in the face?
Dizzy mentioned this during Kahuna Quiet.
Pie in the face?
I told him no, because
I would love it.
if it was me,
Wahaha.
except for the mess.
Oh, we have tarps.
Wow, I think you're even off the hook on that one, Dizzy. Dizzy was going to put together. He would buy tarps.
No, we have
pie.
those. We have those mattress bags that we can open up, like we used for when I painted the rail that the green curtain hangs on.
Dizzy, go ahead and explain it, because I can't remember the details conveniently. Yeah, great. This is going to go well for me.
But I'm saying right now, though, if we do a pie in the face for Mr. Kahuna, I might make him shave first.
I would probably have, well, not everything, but I probably should.
Hit Kahuna in the face with a pie for every 500 bits, subscription or donation. Oh, apparently Maui is telling you can't enter the raffle anymore. Too bad, so sad for those of you who missed out.
500 bits.
I don't know what bits are.
Bits are the little things that they can give. Not Kahuna crowns, but bits. They have to pay for.
Are
bits.
those the things like the cheers?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, those are bits.
got it.
So they have to buy bits, and then for
Who's
every.
buying all these pies?
Well, Dizzy said he would.
Oh, really?
That's what he said.
Dizzy, do you live near us? How are we getting these pies?
She's just excited about the pies
I
now.
think everyone on the stream has entered. Okay.
Yep. So let me look at
Oh,
that one.
look.
Yes, but those aren't bits.
I don't care.
Those are to try to get me to go up to
2 hours.
2 hours on every stream. All right, let me see here. I'll go to the giveaway because it's done now. So, wow.
Are you kidding?
All right, so
Oh. Who hasn't won yet?
well, neither of the other. Oh no, Sable hasn't won.
Then Sable gets the sticker.
That's not the fair way to do
You're
it.
right. We should send Sable a sticker anyway.
No, he's already sharing shares.
Oh, goodness.
You are evil.
What does that mean? 10 emotes. I don't know what that means. Those
Oh.
are bits. Thanks for the... I don't know what that is.
Emote. So
Oh.
random emotes pop up if people, so they emotes that they can use in their chat.
Well, no, we haven't selected a winner yet. The
Here-
bot hasn't selected a winner yet, but here's the situation.
Here's the situation. There are only 3 of you in the raffle. 2 of you have already won once. Sable has not. The 2 of you who have won have 3 tickets.
Yes, but none of them have won a Mr. and Mrs. Kahuna sticker, though.
This is true. All right, we're going to have to do it random because it's the only fair way.
Okay.
Okay, so if you win, we'll give it to somebody else. How about that? Let's go. All right,
Here we go. Drum roll, please.
Maui. Pick a winner. And Maui says...
That is so funny. Okay, so hold on. Let's do the math here. There were 7 entries in this raffle.
There was a
Okay.
14.28% chance.
Okay, so Dizzy and Siobhan each had 3. So between the two of them, they had
86.
a 6 out of 7% 6 out of 7 chance. 6 to 7.
It was 86%.
That's the number. And Sable only had a 14% chance. But guess who won?
That is about as awesome as it gets.
It is, and I'm looking at it right there.
Yeah. Sable is the winner. Well, Maui has announced it.
Oh, Maui has announced it.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Sable, and click the link so you can get.
Well, I'm going to click that through.
Oh, click it through.
All right,
then,
Sable.
And then Sable, you'll be the proud owner of our faces.
You'll get the first
But
one
you
out
won't-
of here.
You won't have the red dot on, our faces. The sniper thing.
Ah, yes, Mikaro. You also know how that repeating works. Yes.
What's repeating? Oh, yes.
Division of 7s.
Yeah.
And they're all basically multiples of 7.
Yes.
I
know the x over 7 fractions by heart because it's the same row of numbers, but with a different starting position. I'm a nerd. Hey,
Yep.
It's okay. I do some nerdy math things too with my kids to teach them multiplication easier.
And the thing is, it's easy to remember
I teach them
because
the fingers.
it's 1, 4, 2, 8, 5, 6.
1,
That's it.
4, 2, 8, 5. Yeah.
They're all 7s.
Right.
14, 28, 56.
56.
It doubles up.
Right.
And all you do is,
Flip
for the
it.
next one, you move, not even
You
flip.
move one over.
You move one over.
So when
Move 2 over.
when my
Technically.
kids, when my 6th graders especially have trouble with the 9s, I tell them, if you are doing 1 times 9, you put your first finger down, which is your pinky, and how many are left? 9. If it's 9 times 2, put the second finger down. What do you have? 1 10 and 8 ones. Then you have 2 10s and 7 ones when you put the third finger down. See how that works? That's how I do it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, what do we got left? We've done the raffle.
I don't know, but I'm hot flashing to beat the band.
Oh,
Oh, can we? Will this work?
What?
No, it's too
What?
thick. I wanted to give them the thunder.
Oh, yeah, that one's too thick.
That was too thick.
You want to give the thunder?
I want to give the
It's
thunder.
back there.
Yeah, I'm
So-
going to give you the thunder.
So what's the thunder? I am building a Murphy bed on the other side of the green screen in case we have guests, because right now there's no guest room. And one of the things I'm going to build on it is a whiteboard, a magnetic whiteboard for Mrs. Kahuna. So we have the sheet of metal tucked behind
The rug.
the rug that hangs on the wall as soundproofing, and the dogs hate this sound.
Hey, here we go.
Here we go, thunder. And dogs.
Zoe ran.
Zoe bolts out of here like a bat out of hell. Just, she hates that thing.
Yeah, Sable, you won. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Dizzy likes that trick. Sable leaves the computer for a minute and wins the raffle. Yep.
Hey.
You had a 1 in 7 chance.
You
The
had
other
a 14% chance of winning.
The other 2 had an 86% chance, and you got it. So, and it was completely random, I swear.
Swear to God,
I
watched him push the button.
I clicked the pick one, it picked you. So, there you go. All right, so...
My eyebrows. Look at my eyebrows. They look really dark.
So anyway...
Random crap from Mrs. Kahuna.
Yep, pretty much.
It wasn't that good of a stream today, I don't feel. We didn't do any writing advice. All we did
Well, we
was
didn't have a whole lot of people.
Yeah,
I mean,
we
we've
only had like 3 or 4 people on the stream.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, well, it happens. Sometimes you get people, sometimes you're not. You know why we didn't get as many?
No.
Because I wasn't up in time for Sable to raid me, because usually we get a fair bunch of people from Sable.
Yes.
So,
We're
that's my fault.
missing some of the people that I've seen 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, because they usually are on Sable's stream and then they come over. So it's my fault. I couldn't get it.
It was fun and chatty.
Oh, stop. I had fun.
Okay.
Even though I was
Mrs.
picked on.
Kahuna, any writing advice for writing children's stories?
Oh, yeah.
Lots of pictures. And also, it depends on the age, but if you're looking for... Aw, thanks, Sable.
Thanks, Abel.
It depends on the age. Literally, when I break down, like, writing for kids' books, I would say you're looking at, birth to 2. Then you're going 3, 4, and 5. Then after that, you can go, like, 1st and 2nd, then 3rd and 4th, then 5th and 6th, and then middle school, and then high school. So it depends on for me, it depends on the age level that you are planning on writing for. But for the youngest children, simple, like, this is Spot. Spot is a dog. Because honestly, you're trying to get them to be able to recognize the sight words, the easy single syllable words that all kids should be able to read by the end of kindergarten. Then 1st and 2nd grade, you can get a little more complex with your sentences and a little more descriptive, because that's when they're starting to add in the adjectives, the colors, and the sizes and the shapes. So everything needs to be very... In grade 3, I was reading... Okay, but you might be exceptional. We're still working through Common Core, and yes, kids read nowadays. I think kids read at a much higher level in their grade levels than they did like when Kahuna and I were kids. But you still need to start with very basic, simple sentences for the younger kids, and then work into more complex sentences with more descriptors. If you're looking for like the intermediate grades, like 5th through 9th, they're huge on fantasy, on like not quite Harry Potter. Of course, grade 7 was this. Oh God, I have never been able to read that book. Anyway. The stories like The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings trilogy that aren't as graphic for the younger part of those intermediates. So, I would say exceptional. Yes, I would say exceptional is a much better descriptor. I have my part of my supplemental certifications here. Is for GATE, or Gifted and Talented Education. Things that require if you're looking at that group of kids, it's things that require them to use their critical thinking skills. That's what engages them the most. How can I solve this with what I've been given? Or is there another potential opportunity for me to solve it? So mystery is big for that genre. Sports too. If you're looking at attracting younger male readers, anything having to do with sports heroes, sporting games, kids getting pickup games around the neighborhood, and then moving from the pickup games to a league or whatever. Those kinds of stories are huge. The key is to... When I taught elementary, I would have kids say, but I don't like to read. I don't like any of the books I've read. Well, chances are you haven't found the right book yet. What you need to be able to do with younger readers is, if you have not hooked them within the first 2 or 3 pages, goodbye, they're done. And also, I don't know, are all of you here in the U.S. who are still on, or do I have some across the ponders? Either way, Junie B. Jones, the dialogue in Junie B. Jones is very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's very true to how that age level speaks. Or if you're looking at like the Spiderwick Chronicles, or you're looking at the Series of Unfortunate Events, you got to have a villain that is easy to hate. Easy to hate. Just because they're just creepy. And the language that is used and the speech patterns that are used in the dialogue are very true to what kids actually say and do. So that's what I got. But for the little kids, the young kids, pictures. Oh my God. Even simple red triangle with a picture of a red triangle.
Now, you said, I think you said
that?
Dizzy that dog on the...
Oh, no, hoping my wife will submit soon.
Oh, yeah, because Mikaro just put in their world submission, and
Okay. What are they?
they're running around
Hey!
downstairs. They've been quiet all day. Mikaro,
because we're
great,
not-
great submission. I really like it. It's really well thought out.
Is this it?
Yeah. And then
Ooh.
Dizzy.
Oh, so whose question was that about the kids
That was
stuff?
Dizzy.
Did I help you? Or did I just like blabber and you didn't get any of it?
And Dizzy, you said...
You're targeting kindergarten? Okay, simple sentences at first, and then you can start adding in the adjectives, the colors, the shapes. You know, you want to be able to have them be able to identify those sight words.
So Dizzy, your brother is illustrating. What style does he do? Is it just like kids' book illustrations, or does he do all kinds of illustrations? I'm really curious.
Thank you. I'm glad I helped.
But yeah, Mikaro, that's a really well thought out scenario. I mean, that's going to be a fun region to work in. And if I remember right, you said your wife is thinking Victorian horror.
Oh.
Well, yeah,
Haunted
kinda.
Mansion.
Yes, there's elements to that. So that ought to be a lot of fun, and you guys might actually have some ability to cross over there. That could be a lot of fun. So we will make sure
We
give
could
you a good
make
spot.
neighbors.
And Mikaro says, "Yep."
He does all kinds. He is very versatile.
Awesome. I will tell you that I've had 2 less than satisfying experiences with freelancers. I've actually asked for 2 different freelancers to do some artwork for me, and I asked them both in April. Now I told them take your time because they were giving me great rates, and that was the deal. But we're in August, and I haven't received any finished work yet. So
Have you paid him anything?
I paid them both deposits. So
Well, how much?
deposits.
See, at the current moment, I'm the one making most of the money in this family, so I just kind of...
I understand. We had a discussion, and actually Dizzy asked me a great question earlier.
Ouch. But he is a middle school teacher, so very focused on kid-centric art. Okay. Who asked you
Dizzy asked me a question earlier on the Kahuna Quiet stream.
about?
If I could do anything, what would I do?
Oh my God. Did he give you the whole, dissertation?
What dissertation?
Well, if that money were no object, the whole theater center and all that. Did you
Yeah,
do that?
I've gone off.
Oh,
of
you
that.
changed. Oh. What would you do?
Because and again,
I
that's
know what
money
he
no
would do.
object. He didn't say money no object. If I could live.
Okay. If you could do anything,
Yeah,
you would
I would.
retire and move to Cambria with me, so that we could have a house on the ocean.
And what would I do?
You would train Zoe.
No, that's what you want me to do. I said, what would I do?
I don't know. What would you do?
Pretty much exactly what
Exactly
I'm
what he's doing. The creative element of this has made him a better human being, and it's also made him easier to be around.
This is my stress relief. I enjoy doing it. I like it because there are so many different aspects creatively that I can work on with this. I love doing the voice acting. I love creating the maps. I love writing the stories. I love building the worlds.
Now, the voice acting thing, if you could get some lucratively paying jobs, that would be fantastic.
Well, and like what I told Dizzy this afternoon was, if I could find a way to do these things in any configuration that I could pay the bills,
That would be awesome.
then I'd be perfectly happy. If I could make enough so that Mrs. Kahuna could retire,
And then I would just substitute teach.
it would be even better. It's just, you know, I feel like I'm getting started 35 years too late, but in some cases it's not ever too late. So that's where I'm at.
Grade 9 to 10 readers, Siobhan? Okay. And you know what? We do support each other. There are some things, sometimes he's had these harebrained ideas. Like this curly red hair growing out of his butt. And I've still told him, okay, if you want to try it, go try it.
Not everything
That would
works.
be awesome. Kahuna will narrate. Oh, and hey, one thing. Any of you who are seriously considering publishing, if you need a proofreader, I'm the person.
He's good. But yeah, I would love to do, audiobooks and stuff like that.
And I'm cheap too. Only with the proofreading part, not on the other way. I actually have very expensive taste. Kahuna will tell you that.
Mrs. Kahuna would like to be kept in the manner to which she'd like to become accustomed to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
We have a wedding to pay for, dude. So, the extra cash is...
Oh, God.
Well, we have a wedding to help pay for.
I have a stepdaughter getting married.
In March.
We're already
$900 into it.
$950,
$950.
and that was 50,
Only
that was 50% of it.
50% of it.
That's just the
That's
dress.
50% of the dress. So we got...
You don't know how hard it was to hand over my debit card at that point and go, here, give them this number.
And in December...
I'm glad you like the dress.
In December, the other 50% is due.
Uh-huh.
And then there's the 17 bridal showers that I'm sure are going to happen.
If you don't try and fall down on your face once in a while, that just leads to regrets. To
Yep.
succeed, you have to leap, and the truth is, the more often you end in failure than not. If you can't fly without leaping, eventually something catches your wings. The thing is, and I go with also the baseball analogy, Hall of Fame baseball player, if they hit over 250,
that's good.
They're pretty good for a baseball. They're pretty good for a baseball player. That's Hall of Fame caliber.
Yeah, that's 1 in 4.
That's hitting 1 out of 4. That gets you to the Hall of Fame. If you don't get there all the time, you don't get there all the time. I've had some great ideas. I've had some ideas. Well, let me rephrase it. I think all my ideas were great. Some of them I didn't have the resources to be able to make them do
That's
anything.
part of the problem, is that we didn't have the funds to sink into the initial project.
Right. And so I was trying to, do things on a shoestring that just didn't work.
Well, just FYI, teaching is not my first career. This is actually my second career. And I've only been teaching this is my 11th year. Before that, I did human resources. And before that, I was like an administrative assistant. And before that, I did retail. So it took me a while to find I was good at human resources, don't get me wrong. I was good at it. But I stopped to stay home with my kids.
And see, my career, I'm going to run down a list
Oh, God.
of things I've done.
We'll be here until midnight.
No, well, I can do it quickly, but the fact of the matter is that you'll go, how did you do all those things? Because I have. In order of having done them, I was a telemarketer.
At 13.
At 13. A theater technician. I worked as a clerk in a liquor store. I then again became a theater technician. Then I went to work for Disneyland, where I did the Jungle Cruise and Big Thunder Mountain. Then I went from there, I went to become a proofer at a company that used to do the film for doing album covers and stuff like that before they went to the printer. I did the proofs of it. Then from there, I became a courier.
Which I'm sure I know he loved that one.
Well, yeah, I popped music
Got
into
in the
my
car, here we
and I
go.
was going. I became a courier. Then from a courier,
Road trip king.
then I became from being a courier, then I became a VP of an overnight delivery company that didn't have enough money put into it. That wasn't my idea. I was just a VP. I was the operations guy, and they didn't give me enough money to run it. From there, I went and became. I went into my first real foray into retail in computer technology, where I was selling and teaching. I actually taught the first intro to internet class ever taught in Orange County. Myself and another guy that I worked with. I was the PC guy, he was the Mac guy, and we showed them how to get on the internet in 1993. From there, I went to work for another company I was a tech support guy for a company that sold home automation equipment, which got me the job as the technical editor for a magazine that was about home automation and home technology, which I then became the editor-in-chief of for 3 years, then came back to the company I had left, where I was tech support, but now I became the the director of marketing. And then 9/11 hit, and there were cutbacks, and 60% of the marketing went away, so I got hired up by a competitor to run their division. Then that didn't work out for them, so I became a poker dealer in Vegas, which led to me becoming
Poker room
supervisor in Vegas. Then I became a marketing specialist for a magazine. Aloha, AJ. Marketing specialist for a magazine. Then I went to work as a salesperson at Guitar Center. Then I became the manager of Guitar Center Studios at 3 different locations. Then went back to work
as a poker supervisor
out here. And lastly, driving Lyft. And now this.
My resume is much shorter. I sold shoes. I was a proofreader for a medical association as an intern. I worked at the front desk in my dorm. I was a receptionist, an administrative support person, human resources representative, then the human resources manager, then a director of human resources. Then I became a senior bookseller. And then I became a substitute teacher, and now I'm a teacher.
Sable's got one about as varied as mine. A lot of music in that one, though.
By the way, Dizzy, in my entire career in human resources, I only had to fire people twice.
Oh, no, I was...
And I did, and it was easy. I actually did more sexual harassment investigations than I did of firing people.
I was the hammer. I've always, whenever I get into a supervisor position,
my daughter
want
was
me
a
to be
nanny.
the hammer.
She was a nanny she loved it. A rock musician?
I sung in front of a band.
What's a busker?
Where you play like on the street or in subway stations.
Taxi district. Tarot reader? I am jealous. A bookstore clerk, me too. And now I'm a writer and a Twitcher. I'm not a Twitcher, really. I'm just along for the ride on the Twitch thing.
On Fridays.
And I'm a teacher.
It was funny, though, because she did have a student. She met, the student accidentally...
I think he was texting or chatting with other kids online.
Somebody at Twitch.
Yeah.
Try to send somebody a Twitch URL, and it showed up in the chat in the class.
And I'm like, dude, not appropriate.
And he's like, you know what Twitch is?
And at the time,
I'm on the other side of the green screen, dying.
Was twitching.
I'm dying on the other side of the green screen. It was hysterical. Because it was almost like she wanted to say, duh, dude.
He's like, why didn't you tell him that, I was on Twitch? I'm like, because the last thing I need is my kids trying to find you and then find me.
That's true. They may eventually, but...
Yeah, but hopefully by the time they find you and then me, they'll be not my students anymore.
Well, there's that.
Because they're never going to think that I would be Mrs. Kahuna. That is not my personality at all.
Oh, no.
Okay, I'm going to say goodbye to all of you lovelies.
Actually, we both should. We're now...
Yes, but I have to
90 minutes into the stream, so...
Oh, well, I have to go start the bacon so that we can eat dinner. So, thank you all for being here, and I'll see you next week.
Just notice that she's made sure she is dead center in frame.
Bye, y'all.
All right, you guys. This has been a fun stream. I think you win them over with the cool factor if they knew you guys were on Twitch. No. Yeah, we probably just don't.
I would never hear the end of it.
And I would probably, not recommend her being, having the adult beverages on stream with the kids.
Mrs. Kahuna is the star.
Of course.
Oh.
Of course.
Good night. See you, bye. See you next week. I'm going down.
Have fun storming the castle. 2:30 a.m. So it's time for you to go to bed. Yeah, it's time for us to get going too. You guys have a great night. Have a great weekend. Remember, we got Kahuna Reads on Sunday. Same time, same place. I've had a great time. I hope you guys did. If you're interested in Synergasia, here's one more time. I'm going to put the link up one more time. So if you want, you can go there, submit. The first prompt, all it is tell us basically 5 things about your world so that we know where to place you geographically. That's it. That's all there is to it. Doesn't have to be fancy. Doesn't have to be big. Some of them have been phenomenal. Others are just putting it out there. Is there not a chance? It would take a miracle. Believe it or not, in our house, that's a regular thing. Somebody will say goodbye, and I'll say, goodbye. Have fun storming the castle. And of course, somebody else will say, you think it'll work? It would take a miracle. Goodbye. So, we go full miracle max whenever somebody leaves the house. The dogs look at us like we're nuts. All right, you guys. Roll Society was who we were going to put up, I think. So let me see if they are there. Roll Society. All right, you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy. Have fun with friends, family, or whatever you can, but be safe when you do it. And remember, don't get into trouble. Or don't get caught. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.